Alright, Wezthekid, the man Wezthekid, he outside only. He outside, Wezthekid outside.
Yo, what's up, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? When you, what influenced you to start music?
Bro, this is like a vivid memory for me. I remember I was in primary school, right? And there was this kid he transferred in and he was from London. Bro had an accent from day one and he came with like a whole different personality, a whole different kind of vibes about him, right? And he had it back then was the old phones. He had music on the phone and thing, and I was like, bro, what artists are you listening to? And I ended up hearing a gospel rap artist now. Back then I was pretty religious. I'm a Christian, still kind of religious now, right? But more like accept myself as a Christian, a follower of Christ, right? And back then hearing that is a gospel rap, I was intrigued now. I was intrigued, and I really wanted to learn more. Like I didn't hear that perspective of music. I didn't think rap could have a Christian perspective, and starting to listen to Lecrae and realizing how he was just talking about his life and how God changed his life as a youth growing up in the ghetto and all of that stuff. All of that resonate home with me, right? And I just started listening to his music, and from then I started writing my own songs, right? And then before I know it, I told myself I want to be just like that guy. So being honest with you, Lecrae was a big inspiration to me getting up and starting the music, but it was also my family. Like my family really pushed me because there was this really train out to rhyme, different rhymes and thing. I had my cousins and them. Shout out to my brother Jeffrey. He showed me how to make rhyming schemes, how to just put words together and make them sound good. And then my cousin, he showed me a lot how to just put music together, and I just fell in love with it, right? And I just started taking initiative to make my own songs. All those who know about Band Lab, I was up in Band Lab late night just putting in the work, recording songs, making songs just for my personal use and listen, right? And then my partner, she also pushed me. She saw my talent, she pushed me forward back in the time. And really, if it wasn't for people, if it's not for people influence your life a lot, but only you could steer your life in the direction you want to take it in, right? And to me, I got a lot of good influences, and I chose to stay in this direction. I chose to let music represent me, right? Let my brand represent me, and that took me off in a big way. So yeah, I would say that's how the life got the life got to that stage.
So what would you say to the new artists that coming out right now, trying different genres and like having a very hard time with people accepting them? What would you say to them?
Bro, I would say not everybody gonna like you as a person, right? That is just reality. That is just humans being humans, right? Not everybody's gonna like your craft, but out of that small percentage, out of that 1%, there's 99% that just might like you, and you're never gonna know until you try, right? But not for me. I didn't do it for the likes, for people to really come to me and say I like what you do. I did it for me, right? I love music, I love art. I did it for me, right? Without those things, I am not me, right? And if you want to portray you, if you see this is your craft and this is what you like, portray you, bro. There's only one person that could be you, and that's you, right? Without you, the world would be so bland. It's all of us together that make the world so colorful, so nice in a kind of way. And yeah, if you're really into the music, into the arts, and you really want to put yourself out there, start thinking about what you would do, right? And get deep down in yourself and find you, right? Put in the work, don't give up. Dedication and time, regardless how people receive it, right? When you put your music and your art out there, just keep doing you, and eventually, you'll have a crowd, you'll have a group of people around you that support the vibes that you on, because they are happy that you decided to be you.